Ladybug can always count with her luck to help her, but things aren't perfect and her powers have some limitations. Sometimes she gets into tricky situations and needs to trust in herself and improvise her way out. That's why in today's video, I put up a top 6 worst charms she has ever received. So are you interested? Then don't move because I'm Julie and this is Toon Time. In last place, Queen was. After becoming Queen Bee, Chloe got some real OP powers when the Akuma fused with her Miraculous. But what doesn't make any sense in this episode is the snorkel Ladybug received from her charm. The object wasn't meant to help her defeat the villain, but actually guarantee her safety. While the heroes try to immobilize the akumatized underwater, the paralyzing wasps wouldn't dive underwater, therefore it's the safest place for the heroes to hide. Then, when they manage to drag the villain under the river, they make a respiration contraption and so she can fight without getting out of breath. But it would be so much easier if she was in fact out of breath. In a few seconds, they would be back on surface and she wouldn't get her life in danger. Even if she did inhale some water, her charm would solve it all. But as she had oxygen available, she managed to fight a little more. In 5th place, Copycat. This time, Ladybug needed to fight an exact copy of Cat Noir without knowing who was the real one. And as if this situation wasn't confusing enough, she received a spoon to help her in battle. And its use was even weirder. With the bottom of one of the Cat Noirs and a duct tape, she handcrafted a fishing rod with the spoon as a bait. She catches the akumatized by its belt and kicks the Akuma out of the picture it has gotten in. Weren't there any weirder way to defeat the frustrated artist? In 4th place, Anyman. The charm from this episode was a car jack, a tool used to change tires. The akumatized had the power to turn into any animal it wishes, but changing forms so many times end up leaving it exhausted. And after being locked in a bus by the heroes, Anyman transformed into a T-Rex and managed to break out by tearing the metal. But Ladybug tied it with her yo-yo. But its mouth was still free, and Ladybug let herself be eaten by the dinosaur with the car jack. Then she used the jack to open the animal's mouth and lock it in place. This way, she could take the akumatized object from its arms safely. Then I ask you guys, wasn't it easier to just tie the dinosaur with her yo-yo and then take it? In 3rd place, we have Sunty Bubble. Locked in and with no possibility of transforming, Marinette needed to trust Alia would be able to trick Shadow Moth and his Senti monster on her own. And she didn't let her down. Unlike Ladybug's charm, who gave her a pen, using with the horse Miraculous, Ladybug, or actually Pegabug, only needed to open a portal right behind the villain, so she could take the cup that controls Senti monster from him and ask nicely for Senti Bubble to give Alia's family back in safety. And even with Shadow Moth undoing his transformation, making them all fall from a great height, the heroes managed to save all of them. Okay, but what about the charm? Well, she got it only to stop the spider Hannibal, Alia's family pet spider, from running away. In 2nd place, Psychomedian. In a small rage attack from Ladybug after being contained by the feelings of the akumatized, she simply destroys the helmet given by the charm, kicking it until it was all dented, since she hated the fact that it was too obvious. So next, she just steals a helmet from another citizen to replace the broken one. Can someone explain me why was Cat Noir painting the object red with black spots while she was fighting the villain blindfolded? If it was just to cover the helmet's visor, that's fine, but did it need to make the Ladybug spots? It only gets weirder when she used the fake talisman to activate a magical ladybug. And in 1st place, we have Mayora. In Gabriel's biggest plan to get once and for all the Miraculous, he creates an infinite akumatization system, practically unbeatable. With the help of Catalyst, he managed to create as many Akumas as he wanted, and with the help of Dark Cupid, he could force negative emotions. The heroes were so surrounded by Akumas and the akumatized army, and Ladybug activated her talisman, which was a tennis racket. And in order to make it work, she needed the boat that was nearby a lamppost and the whole team. Even if she could explain her plan, the akumatized army charged into them, and her friends were all akumatized, with the exception of Cat Noir. And for the first time, the talisman was discarded and had no utility. We will never know how she intended to use the tennis racket, but if you guys have any theories, leave it in the comments. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me bring more miraculous content for you guys. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!